Bhanu. Good evening. How are you?
Hi, good evening, ma'am. Yes, I'm doing good. What about you, ma'am?
I am doing excellent as well. Thank you so much for asking. And thank you for reaching out and wanting to have this conversation with me today. Very excited and delighted to meet you. So, before we get started, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Same here. Before introducing myself, I'm very glad that I'm here and I'm having conversation with you. And I'm super excited to share everything from my side because I have been waiting from a very long time to make a conversation with you. But because
How
of some
sweet.
reasons, I was not able to connect with you. But today I got time and I'm here in front of you. Yes, coming to my self introduction. So my name is Banu Prasad. I'm from Telangana and I'm currently staying in Hyderabad itself. I am a student. I am pursuing BTech final year. And being a student, I run my YouTube channel. And coming to my hobbies, like I have a habit of reading books and writing journal and diary before going to bed. And I have a habit of going for morning walk each and every single day. And I listen to English music a lot in order to consume lot of English each and every single day, and also to create around me English environment because English environment is not here. So in order to be as a language enthusiast, I do all these things each and every single day. So this is all about me, ma'am.
Wonderful. Great to know about that. And thank you for sharing that, Bhanu. Okay, it's language enthusiast. Okay, enthusiast.
Enthusiast. Okay. Thank you for
Yes.
making my mistakes corrected.
Okay, all right. So, Bhanu, you already know my name. I was born and raised in Kolkata, but I have been staying in Pune for the last 11 years. I am a communication coach and a soft skills trainer by profession. I'm also a TEFL certified spoken English trainer and a certified life coach, along with training individuals on their spoken English and other skills that they need to develop their personality. I also run my YouTube channel, and that's all credit to my students because they are the ones who motivated me to, start my channel. And this journey has been extremely fulfilling and rewarding because I get to meet wonderful people like you every single day and have conversations. I really love it. And apart from my busy schedule, my days are generally very packed. But whenever I get some free time for myself, I love to travel, I love cooking, and I spend a lot of time with my near and dear ones and also my cats. So that's a little bit about me.
Thank you so much for sharing your valuable information from your side, madam. Okay.
All right. So tell me, Bhanu, do you have any specific topic that you want to discuss today, or you just want to have a casual conversation?
Yeah, I just want to have a casual conversation, ma'am, because actually I have not decided anything because I was very busy entire day. So that's
Mm-hmm.
the reason.
Okay, all right. So tell me, what are your dreams? What is it that you want to achieve in life?
Yes, ma'am, it's a wonderful question. So recently I had to start my YouTube channel nicely. My channel is running in a great way. I have crossed recently 7,000 plus subscribers. I'm very fortunate to all my
Congratulations.
subscribers, and also my channel got monetized recently. I'm very
Mm-hmm.
happy for that. And so these days, I'm getting connected to a lot of people like you. And even also, I had connected with great YouTubers, big YouTubers already. My conversation were there in their videos, in their channel. So I'm very happy because my videos are getting viral in their channel. So I'm very, very happy for that. And so coming to my dreams, so I just want to run my YouTube channel as it is because I am a very passionate about learning this English language, and also I want to share my knowledge through videos to many people because there are many people who don't have resources to learn this English language because I have come from my rural area, I have come from my remote area. Like me, there are many people who are staying in village. Despite
Mm-hmm.
staying in village, they want to learn English, but they are stopping themselves not to come out of their village because lack of guidance, lack of motivation, and also lack of money. Because most parents don't prefer this. Most most of the people don't want to spend their money on institution, because nowadays I have heard many people from that, if you go and if you join any institution, I'm not blaming institution, but it is the insights of most people who have already taken classes from institution offline, in through offline. So they keep telling me that, so in institution, so they will be only teaching grammar and they will not make us speak English, so that's why we are not able to speak English fluently. So it is a wasting of money and also wasting of time. So we are realizing at the end of the coaching that, so if you want to become fluent speaker in English, we have to only speak out, no matter what, whether it is right or wrong. So I'm coming to know all these things through conversation, everyday conversation where I'm taking. And also apart from this, I'm taking some spoken English classes for students through Zoom. So I'm very blessed for that. And coming to my dreams, actually I have not revealed. So I just want to gain my subscribers. I want to see me as a YouTuber in the future. And also, I just want to prepare for government examinations, because right now I am in BTech final year, but I don't have any interest to go for IT sector, and I don't want to sit in a separate place, and I don't want to work for a company for hours and hours, even though they give lot of salary, even though they provide a lot of even though they pay high salary for me, but I'm not satisfied with that life, because I am a person who loves traveling a lot, who loves sharing my knowledge to audience. Yeah, this is all about me, ma'am.
Wonderful. I think you have beautifully structured that answer and you have articulated your thoughts really well. I agree with you when you say that, just making students do grammar and asking them to solve grammar questionnaires, that is not how people can get fluent in the language. And I 100% agree with that. Practice is the only way, immersing yourself in the language is the only way in which you can get fluent. However, there is, another element to that learning which plays a very important role in your fluency. A lot of people nowadays, it is good that people have this awareness that you have to practice more, you have to listen more, you have to write more, and then you will get fluent. That is true. But one thing which often gets overlooked is the importance of your self evaluation and seeking feedback, because I see a lot of YouTubers who are running their channels, who are doing great in terms of getting views or getting subscribers. But if you look at them, they are still making a lot of mistakes in pronunciation, in grammar, in sentence construction. However, what they do not realize is, if I keep on doing this, then I'm also leading other people to learn wrong English. That is something that people should be aware of, and they should take that responsibility that no, if I am representing myself with this language and I want to help people to learn the language better, then I have to do my evaluation. Where was I in January? Where am I at the end of February? What is my improvement? That is very important. And number two is seeking feedback. Now, feedback can be through different channels. It can be from somebody who is already who is an advanced level speaker. You can seek feedback from them. You can seek feedback through AI. You can seek feedback through recording yourself and then uploading your video on AI and asking it to rate you and find out the grammatical mistakes. So there are multiple ways. That is something that often gets overlooked by people. So when you are in your journey, remember that, because these two things are going to make you go from a intermediate level to an advanced level speaker, which I'm sure, along with being a good YouTuber, you also want to become an advanced level speaker who can motivate a lot of other people, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Great. Great. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your village. Where do you stay and what is this place like?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Thank you so much for asking about my native place. Yeah, as I mentioned clearly before that, I belong to Telangana state. In Telangana state, currently, I'm residing in Hyderabad. as a student, I had to stay in Hyderabad. So coming to my native village, so in Telangana, I belong to one of the districts. That district name itself Medak. From Medak, my native place is 25 kilometers away from that Medak district. So my village comes, it's a small remote area where, so coming to my parents, so they are farmers. Obviously, they encourage me in every aspect of my life. So recently, I revealed about my YouTube channel. So initially they were unaware of this YouTube channel because they are not educated. So they don't know exactly what happens, what I'm dealing with, so what I'm doing on YouTube channel on this platform. They don't know. But the day when they are realizing that yes, because many of my villagers knew about my YouTube channel. So whenever my father go here and there in my village, so those surrounding people, the surrounding people will tell that your son is doing an amazing thing on YouTube platform. So the one who educated in my village, so they go and they tell usually these things. So my father is saying these days that yes, I'm hearing that from various people in our village that you are doing some amazing job. Just keep doing that. So if you need any help, I will do from my side definitely. So my father started supporting me a lot these days, so I'm very happy for that. So coming to my village, it is a very small village, so where we won't get anything because in my village there is only one general store. So if we want to buy anything for any occasion, we have to travel from my village to 30 kilometers and we have to buy from there. And so everything, it's very difficult. And also, if somebody gets serious regarding their health, so even that situation, it is very difficult for us because the roads are not properly designed for our village to 30 kilometers. So it is very difficult for us to travel long distance and to buy each and everything for occasions, not only for occasions. In general, if we want to comfort our basic needs, or else if we want to buy basic needs for our house chores like cooking items and everything, we have to travel 30 kilometers. In my
Yeah.
village, not available, everything is not available in our village. So that is one drawback of our village. Except that, so my village atmosphere is very good. So everywhere, wherever I go, it's greenery. Yeah, this is
Mhm.
all about my village.
Awesome. Very nicely explained. And yes, I feel that everything else can be dealt with. Things also you can go to the city once in a week and you can get the important things. But one thing that I really feel very scared of is medical emergency when it comes to villages and remote areas, because then you don't have that luxury of time. You immediately want your loved one to get the best of treatment, and then if the road conditions are not good and there is no proper medical facility, then it's a very challenging and scary situation. I agree with that. Okay. But one thing I really like about the village environment, even till date, the community in a village is very close and they really care for each other and everybody knows everybody. I think that is something really beautiful which still exists in the villages.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. All right. So, Bhanu, do you have any questions for me today?
Yes, ma'am. So I would like to know your journey. So when and how did you start your English journey? And currently, what are you doing? So I mean, so what you are you a trainer for English students? I just want to know from you.
Okay, so my journey, it's a very redundant question. I seriously don't want to talk about it anymore because there are so many videos and I have a full video made on my English journey. So it is nothing too, you know, out of the blue. I was an English medium student and it was my first language always. But spoken English, I started focusing on since my college days because that's when I realized that speaking and knowing grammar and literature are two very different things. So basically, that was my journey. You can check out the full video. I will pin that video description in the description box for this video as well so that you
Sure.
can check it out. But yes, if you want to know about what I do or what my profile is, so I have worked in the corporates for about 11 years and I started with client facing roles. Um, I have majorly worked in the US and UK market throughout my career. And training and development was something that was very close to my heart from the very first year of my work. So I knew that I want to become a trainer and I want to help people groom themselves, because what we do not realize in India is communication and you know English, spoken English, these are two very different things from each other. They are not the same thing, and they are completely different. English is a language skill that you learn, communication is a different skill altogether. So when I realized this, when I started working, when I realized that, I had it in my mind that this is something that I want to do, and I want more people to be aware of the importance of communication skills and soft skills and life skills. So that's how I started my journey. I have also worked in a college for a very short period of time, about 2.5 years, where I was training third year students with personality development, soft skills, and interview skills, because they had to appear for their interviews in third year. So that was again a very interesting journey, and I thoroughly loved it. After that, I again went back to the corporates, and I was training people in the US and UK market. So that was again a very interesting role. But then in 2024, I decided that enough with the work. I don't want to work for anybody else. Now I want to build something on my own. That's when I started working as an independent coach. So right now I train people, mostly individuals, and they can be from any genre, any age, on not only just English, but I help them with their overall communication skills and their personality enhancement. So, confidence, fluency, how to present or articulate their ideas better. These are the things that I focus on. And of course, I'm also working on YouTube, and I'm also building my own course. We'll probably be launching it soon, fingers crossed. So yes, that's what I am focusing on right now.
Yes, ma'am. So, and here is a question for you I would like to ask you. So, there are many people who are failing to give proper interviews at the time of interviewing time, right? So, what all
Yes.
suggestions would you like to give for all those people? Because many people will have scared to attend interviews because they will be underconfident before attending interviews. So, what kind of suggestions, what kind of motivation consider would you like to give, ma'am?
Okay, so interview skills again are a different skill set altogether, where you train yourself to face interviews confidently. I do have quite a few students who are taking the interview skills course, and whatever I tell them, I would just tell that to you in a nutshell. The first thing to remember, interviews are nothing out of the world. It's just another human being asking you some questions to see whether you are a good fit for that role or not. Simple. We make a big deal out of interviews for nothing. It is just you telling the other person how you fit into that role. So, confidence plays a very important part for you to clear any interview. One thing that anybody needs to keep in mind who wants to appear for an interview, that skills, hard skills, like things that you need to do at the job, that can be taught to you. But if you don't have the right soft skills, which is how you present yourself, how you talk to people, how you frame your sentences, if you don't know that, or if you lack there, then even after having the right skill set, the right hard skills, you will not get hired. This a lot of people do not understand and they do not realize. Okay, so I am very upfront in telling this to people, because this is something which is being followed industry wide, in every different kind of industry, whatever level, especially when you get to a higher level. At the entry level, when you don't have to manage people or deal with people, it is still better. But as soon as you go to a level where you have to interact with people, it completely changes, right? So knowing this and being aware of it is very important. How are you framing your sentences? What is your attitude when you are talking? What kind of an impression are you creating on the other person? These things are the important things to pay attention to. Apart from this, when you are going for an interview, you need to prep yourself in a different manner. For every company, you should know about the role, you should know about the company, you should have answers to some of the basic questions that they are going to ask you. Another thing, you should know very well about yourself. Like, there are so many times when I ask people, what do you think are your qualities that you are proud of? And people are blank. I don't know. I think I have no quality. And that's a very, very poor answer to give to anyone. It just shows that you are ignorant about your own self, which is not the right approach. Okay, so knowing about yourself, knowing about the company and the job is very important. And the other thing which is important and which people often do not realize is, having that pleasant personality, a pleasant smile on your face when you are talking to someone is very important. Even if your interviewer is having a grumpy face, you still need to have a smile on your face when you are going for an interview, because the interviewers can have different techniques. They might want to stress you out, but how calm and composed you are decides whether you are going to get that job or not. So these few things, if people can keep in mind and if they can master, uh, you know it will be much easier for them to crack any interview. And of course, there are multiple things or multiple ways in which you can practice, you can seek feedback, you can evaluate yourself, and be prepared to face any interview. So at the end of the day, just don't think that it's the end of the world, and have confidence in your own abilities. These are the things which are going to get you hired for any role.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You have given really a wonderful information regarding all the people who just want to attend interview and who just are maintaining, who are just carrying the same sort of fear from a very long time. So I think this video is really going to help the people.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope so too. And it was great talking to you, Bhanu. I think you are doing fabulous job. Keep on inspiring people, keep on helping people in whichever ways possible. And once you do that, you will see that automatically you are growing, and your wish of becoming a famous YouTuber, I'm sure, is definitely going to come true. Just believe in yourself and keep doing the awesome work. And I definitely enjoyed this conversation. And in future, we will definitely connect once again and discuss on some more interesting topics.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I'm really feeling very happy and I'm blessed to have a conversation with you today. And it was really nice and awesome conversation with you. Thank you so much for accepting my mail and invitation.
How sweet. Thank you so much. And you take care of yourself. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye bye. Take care, you too.